Additional. More. Extra. Since you submitted your citizenship application, have you taken any additional trips outside the United States? Advocate. Support a cause. Have you ever advocated, either directly or indirectly, the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Associated. A close connection to a group. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world? Alimony. Money that a person is ordered to pay to a former spouse after divorce. Have you ever failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony? Alternative sentencing. Sending a person convicted of a crime to a place other than a prison. Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or a rehabilitative program? Bear arms. To own or use guns, firearms, or other such weapons. If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? Civilian. A person who is not a member of the military. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? Claim. To say something. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen in writing or in any other way? Club. Group of people who meet and do an activity. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world? If yes, please list the groups. Communist. A system where the government owns all property and there are no social classes. For example, the government of Cuba. Have you ever been a member of or in any way associated either directly or indirectly with the Communist Party? Concentration camp. A prison where people who aren't soldiers are kept in bad conditions during war. Any German, Nazi, or SS military unit, paramilitary unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, citizen unit, police unit, government agency or office, extermination camp, concentration camp, prisoner of war camp, prison, labor, or transit camp. Confined. To keep someone in a closed space. Have you ever been confined to a mental institution? Convicted. Determination that someone is guilty. Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Crime. Break the law. Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Declare. To state in an official way. Have you ever been declared legally incompetent? Deportation. Forcing a person to leave a country by the government. Are any removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings, including administratively closed proceedings, currently pending against you? Desert. To leave something behind, such as leaving the military without permission. Have you ever deserted from the U.S. Armed Forces? Detain. To hold someone in a prison or some other place. Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer, including any immigration official or U.S. Armed Forces, for any reason? Disposition. Final settlement of a matter with reference to decisions announced by court. Draft. To be put in the military of a country for a short time. Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted in the U.S. Armed Forces? Exclusion. Someone is prevented from being part of something or coming into a country. Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Exemption. Freedom from being required to do something. Have you ever applied for any kind of exemption from military service in the U.S. Armed Forces? Fail. To not succeed or not to do something. Have you ever failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony? File. To give something, such as taxes, to someone or somewhere where it can be dealt with. Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since becoming a permanent resident? Foundation. Any organization that is supported by donated money to help society. Fund. An amount of money for a special purpose. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world? Gambling. Betting or risking money in a game, for example, lottery, card games, etc. Have you ever gambled illegally or received money from illegal gambling?